Hi there. In this quick video I'm going to show you how to replace the strap, wrist strap, on a Xiaomi Mi Watch. Let me tell you the story behind this. This is what happened to its original strap 100% randomly. This got broken exactly at the same time when this was somehow like this, and yeah, I ripped the rest of it just to understand how easily it is to rip apart one of these silicone straps. And once it actually has a pinch or something that begins to rip, it's quite easy to rip it apart. When and how this really happened, I have no clue. Again, I found it on my wrist. It was barely holding like this. Didn't put my hand where it shouldn't be, so who knows. And this is all I had at home, a fake leather strap from an old watch. It's kind of ugly, kind of cheap and bad quality, but I needed to use this thingy for a while. So I put it in here. And this one is not a quick release one. The original one is a quick release one. I will show you how to remove one with this little guy right here, which basically retracts one of the ends, but I will also show you how to remove one of these that I put on, because if you buy the watch, for example, second hand, you might already have one of these on it. So if you buy a strap, there is a good chance they will also include one of these tools, which is dedicated for removing this. So let me show you the variant with the tool, but obviously I will also show you the variant without the tool, because many of you don't have this and you might buy a strap that doesn't have it included. For this particular strap, this is the absolute only code that I have. And all that I can tell you for our Xiaomi Mi Watch is that it needs to be 22 millimeters wide. So with a tool like this, you see it has a V right here. You need to put that V right next to the strap, and basically it's out. So you can see where I'm putting it. Let me try and show you even closer. In there, and I'm forcing this in here. It has a channel right there and the V enters that channel. But if you don't have this tool, this is still doable with kind of a blunt knife, but be careful to not scratch your watch. You put it right here and you kind of do the same thing. Do not cut yourself and move it to the left. It's gonna be a bit harder because it will try to get back. This knife will not have a good grip in there like that special tool has, and you could see it falling and the knife went directly in my hand. So this is why you want a blunt knife, not a sharp one, because you will cut yourself. But yep, it's out. So now at this point, let me show you how you would remove the original one in case that's in. Let's just quickly put this in, put it in one of the holes, pull the pin right in and align it with the second hole. And now if you want to get it out, pull on the pin and it's out. 100 times easier than with this old style that didn't have that quick release. But hey, there's that. So now I'm just going to unpack the new strap that I got. Seems fairly decent quality from what I can see. It had good reviews. I will somehow try to put a link to it, at least to the website that I got it from, in the description. But it is a website from my own country, so it might not be valid for you. And I need to cut this with something, so I'll be back in a second. After trying to cut it, I saw that it was actually somehow wrapped in here, but still a pain to get rid of it. And now I'm trying to find where it's wrapped on the other one. It's like trying to find the end on the scotch tape. You know it's there, but you cannot find it. And we are done. Just another word of warning. Be careful because it has an orientation. For this kind of straps, the longer one at the bottom, the shorter one with this at the top. For this type, I'm thinking it should be the same, but I'm not 100% sure. So I will put it in here. This is a quick release one, which is great. You can see this better maybe in action right here. Camera focus, please. If I could actually pull on it. Heck. My bad. And it's locked. So it was quite easy. This should have been matte black, but I couldn't find one. So glossy it is until it will get scratched and it will no longer be glossy. So put this in the hole, pull on the little lever, it locked. Now in theory, let me see when I put it on the hand. Yep, this is the correct orientation because I can do something like, yeah, it has this. I can do something like this and lock it in here and then put this on top. But as you can see, much too long. So as a bonus to this video, I will show you how to shorten it with our blunt knife. We have right there a place to put the knife, but I think over the top. We unlock this, and now that it's unlocked, it will allow us to move it where we want, and you can see some little indentations. Those are places where this can lock in place. Some of them don't have those indentations, so they can lock anywhere. I'm not going to lock it. I basically need to put it on my hand. I have quite a thin wrist, so something like this, not lock it, and just search for a position where I like it. And after I like it, I lock this, but first obviously I need to get this thingy out because otherwise it will not lock. So now just push on this. But I'm just showing you because I need to test this a little bit more to make sure that it is exactly how I want it. It might be, yeah, it's too loose now. I need to tighten it a bit more. So be back in a second. And it's adjusted exactly to where I like it. A bit on the tighter side because this is always checking the pulse. And yeah, you can see the indentations much better on the underside, and this needs to fit in one of those grooves. For this type of grooves, Milanese, but you can also see them just a tiny bit on the front, but they are meant to be on the back, obviously. But when you punch something, a little bit of it goes through. Not a problem for me. For this, this is valid for this type of Milanese straps, which for me are the best mix of comfortable and durable. Metal straps are kind of really cold in the winter and a bit less comfortable than these. These things break quickly and become, I don't know, shiny where they are polished and whatnot. This thing, if you have a proper original leather one, yeah, they are quite good, but if you use them in water while showering, for example, that's a no-go. They will get damaged in time. This, best of all worlds, somewhere in the middle. I prefer them. Wish it were matte black, but then again, it will get matte black in time by itself, I think. Anyway, the watch is quite scratched. As you can see, I'm wearing this thing daily, working with it, so yep, this is what happens. So anyway, that's about it for this video. Now I have this, which was a backup with the strap itself, and I'm also going to cut this part right here from the damaged strap itself, so I can have the old pins as backup just in case something ever happens. to the new ones. Because why waste things? And I think I'm even going to keep this, because this will work on something like this. For example, I have better ones, but I don't have 22 millimeters, so I might be keeping this pointlessly because I might not have on what to use it. But yeah, I keep stuff. That's just me. I keep it around because if I ever get to use it, that's just a bit better for the environment and a bit better for my wallet. If I don't need to buy, let's say I break one of these pins, maybe I can use the whole thing on a 22 millimeter strap. Although again, I don't have leather ones in 22 millimeters, but who knows in time. Rambling. That's about it for this video. Hope it helps you, in which case please give it a like, check out my other videos, and as always, see you in the next one.